Good evening. We're back with more Marvel Snap. Beginning the evening at rank 85 and 7 cubes, and continuing to play the Control DoomWave variant from the last few videos. I think this is a little uneven. Doesn't always work, and sometimes the two different lines, the Zero Red Skull, Atuma Professor lines, get in the way of the DoomWave. But it's been climbing, and the deck feels strong to play. So we'll keep going for now. As soon as I can get Destroyer with my free Phase 3 card for this month, I will probably play a... I'm gonna go for Armor Professor X, I think. I'll probably play a Nimbus deck as soon as I get Destroyer. Or a Nimrod, I mean, not Nimbus. Do I need to play the Armor, or should I just play the Professor X? Okay. Oh no, I needed to play the Armor. Whoops. If I'd played the Armor, it would have been fine. Okay, that's fine. It's 1 cube. Lesson learned? I don't know, were any lessons learned? Alright, looks like skip and then play Atuma is the play. Professor will get in the way of Dr. Doom here. So I may wave. Is this a Shuri deck? That's fine. So I have the DoomWave combo, so it'll be Wave instead of Professor X on 5, I think. Yep, there's Shuri. Oh, I forgot about Dream Dimension. My opponent plays nothing. So Wave isn't actually going to work here. Wave doesn't work because my opponent is using no energy, so it's going to discount his She-Hulk down to 0, and then he'll still be able to play his Taskmaster. So I'll just skip as well. So I need to win by 18 at 2 lanes. Well, I can try bluffing first. At least verify that he does have the combo. I actually beat that with Dr. Doom. Right, because the Doom bots are 8 power each. So I just go Dr. Doom to Camartage. Yep, all good. Kang definitely did work there. Without Kang, I would have assumed that he had She-Hulk Taskmaster, and I would have folded. So Kang turned a 2-cube loss into a 4-cube win. Do I want to play Mysterio? Four power is nice, the consuming board slots is not. I could go 0 Mysterio here. Then play Atuma and then Professor X on 5 at Avengers Compound. I like that line. The alternative is to 0 here, pass, and then Atuma next turn. And maybe I like that better, though then I don't really have anything to do on 5. Let's try this line. It's an experiment. Wait, it doesn't work? I didn't want the clones. That was the whole point. That makes the Atuma play not work. So if you silence Mysterio, you still get the clones. But you probably don't get the 4 power. That's not what I expected. Well, we're doing science. Don't the clones come from the card text? I'm confused. Like when Mysterio gets leeched in your hand, he turns into a 2/4. So why? That can't be the interaction that's intended. Because I know for a fact that when Mysterio gets leeched, he becomes a 2/4. So why wouldn't you 0? Wouldn't he just become a 2/4? Lessons were learned. Now we know. I'd rather not get Kang here or Professor X. Maybe I shouldn't have even played Daredevil in order to minimize the chances of getting Professor X, because I probably just lose if I get Professor X. And Kang is not a loss, but it's not great. Oh, he's snapping. Ugh. I probably should retreat. Maybe I get a Tuma. Or She-Hulk. Nope. Oh, that's so bad. The RNG. Why? My only hope here is a bluff. I'll try a Daredevil bluff off of whatever his play is. It's desperate. Daredevil King bluff. Will he go for it? Oh. It was worth a try. There is a combination of cards that is running this deck that would win. That would be like Claw and something else. He may have crashed as well. But I'm sure he'll be back in time to play. There he is. Red Skull will be better after being silenced. He's a 5/9 if I play him now. So, let's see, 9, 18 if I do. I guess it's the exact same thing either way. Doesn't matter. There needs to be like a shop or something where you can exchange boosters for card upgrades somehow, or exchange boosters for mystery variant or something. Like, what's their plan? We're just gonna rack up 5,000 boosters on every character? At least they should reward fewer boosters. It doesn't make sense to just give you a bunch of boosters you could never use. I don't know why my opponent snapped, but it's probably because he's a Shuri deck and he's got Shuri. Could be a Galactus deck. Oh, it's not Galactus. I actually thought about Kanging there. If I had, then I would have had a chance to block the Shuri, I guess. He waved into Shuri? That makes no sense. Tuma's gotta go there because I want to have the Doombot go to DC. First, let's try Kang. We know he can't Taskmaster to Oscorp. Yeah, so my Doom doesn't actually beat that. Why wouldn't he play his Doom to Muir Island, though, and get the +3 from DC? Slow going so far here. Mainly because I don't think I've played any bots, which is common once you advance to a new tier. Probably Deathlock here. Yeah, not a very strong turn 4 play. Well, I got Red Skull, and then I guess my best draw is probably a Tuma. Wave, Mind Stone, Power Stone. Yeah, 5 power is the best I can do. So my opponent actually played 3 cards here. He didn't save any energy, so he can't She-Hulk and something else. He didn't Time Stone last turn, so he can't get any extra energy. What am I missing here? Nothing. Wonder if that was accidental, if he forgot about leaving energy for Wave. I think he had that in the bag if he didn't Wave. Good thing I drew Dr. Doom. I'm not going to have initiative, so I won't be able to block the Shuri. At least I can force him to fill up Lamentus if he wants to play it. Do I play 0 and Wave here just for points? Then what do I do on 5? Wave isn't going to be impactful against a Shuri deck. They only want to play 1 card on 6 anyway. Alright, I don't like it, but... Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, same difference. Any chance the professor wins this? Location right now. If he plays Red Skull, it doesn't win. I'm gonna skip. My Dr. Doom is blocked now. So Professor would have tied. I can't bluff with Kang. I have nothing here. Don't really have anything. I guess I wave right here. But then I'll probably draw She-Hulk. That's how it goes. Alright. But if I don't wave here, what do I actually do on turn 4? I don't have anything. So I'm looking at skipping 2 turns if I don't play wave. This is risky. Please be Shuri. It is. So I can play Doom and then 0 Red Skull. Or, yeah, let's Doom and then 0 Red Skull. The arrow doesn't... The Taskmaster to copy the arrow doesn't win. Let's see what he's gonna do. So he'll have 26. Yeah, I beat that. Wonder if he would have called the snap. Probably didn't count on 0 being 5 power there. Wait, did I win by more than 2? I forget. I might want to play another Sunspot on turn 5, the way my hand looks right now. We'll see. Or possibly like a 0 Sunspot play next round. Is this Galactus? I don't have Cosmo or the Professor if it is. He probably plays it to Atlantis. What's my best play if he's gonna play Galactus? Probably 0. And if only I had Cosmo. Or Professor X. Give me Cosmo now. Oh, why? Just don't Dr. Doom or Octopus me. That's what he's gonna do for sure. Man, it's frustrating to have the tools to beat this deck in the deck, but just don't draw them. Would have been such a good Cosmo. There he is, of course. I like how the Galactus players are so scared of counters. They never want to snap until they're already set up with the Galactus. That can't make for a very fast climb. Should I slow him down with Wave here? Wave, make sure he can't fill up the raft early. He'll still probably get it before turn 6 though. So, nah. But we can at least block on reveals. Nah, it's not worth playing Wave just for the... Well, is it? That's not a bad play. Let's go for it. I'll just skip here. Well, save all my energy so I can do a She-Hulk Red Skull play next round. Aw, best laid plans. Well, now I can do 0 Atuma She-Hulk. I don't think I need King, but every time I've said that in the past, I was wrong. And I also don't think I should snap, and every time I've said that in the past, I was wrong. So I'll be a creature of habit, even if it's suboptimal. Keeps me sane. So he gets up to 14. That isn't good enough. I was right. I cost myself 2 cubes there. I wonder if I snapped again if he would call. Probably not. He may change things up now. In which case, I may actually cost myself a 4 cube win and a 2 cube loss. They usually don't change things up though. Okay, so I guaranteed the win, I guess, but I lost 2 cubes because he would have called a snap the first time. There's definitely a line he could have taken to win if he changed his play. Interesting. I probably needed wave in order to win this one. And I know he's going to play something to the lockjaw lane. So you have a card to play to lockjaw lane and one to the daily bugle? Like a 1-drop that wins him that location? Do I win this with this play 25% of the time? Depends on what comes out of lockjaw, I guess. Yeah, he could be bluffing. It's a good bluff if he's bluffing. You can have the 1 cube. That's why bluffing isn't really very good if you're not king bluffing, because if you were just bluffing there and the opponent calls you, you have to win 3 games for every 1 loss if you're bluffing there. So they're usually not bluffing. This is a bot. It's only the bots that play this. And this. This is the standard bot deck. Aw, why? They got the bots playing Cerebro 3s. My plan here is just to skip. Alrighty, seems like a good place to stop for now. So it seems like the pattern is whenever you advance a tier like 70 to 80 or 80 to 90, for a time they have you play all players, and then they introduce the bots back in after that, which is interesting. Anyway, thank you for watching.